So do you have a couple of top strategies for reframing your pitch in order to speak the language of the VC and pique their interest and awareness of what you're trying to do in your idea?
If you guys Google, I haven't posted any new slide for a while, but a couple years ago, I actually have a whole deck, like a sort of 7 habit of a great pitch for a founder. It's really about, I think, if you have traction, some good number, always start with that. If you have a really awesome sort of consumer-like demo, start with a product. The product speaks 1,000 words, and it's always good to like show something. If you haven't even started, it's harder. But even though sometimes like you can gather interest, let's say, hey, I have this idea, I really believe it's going to work, and I have 100,000 people like on my mailing list waiting for this to happen. That's traction too. So I think crafting this story when you're pitching investor is super important. And then especially now, like everything is over Zoom. When you are doing a meeting with an investor, take over, which means that have a very clear agenda. This is not about chit-chatting, because think about it, right? I literally are doing more founder conversation than I even pre-COVID, but through Zoom is easier. So because of that, I realized like I wanted to be like, just go, 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 right? So therefore it's always good to have a prepared deck. And the deck usually depends on where you're at in your business. And on SlideShare, if you type my name, you will find that like list of criteria that we always look for in the deck. But the key thing is tell your story, control, have a good pitch within half an hour. Ask question. Also, it's completely okay even for an investor to say no to you, so you don't waste your time, right? It's always good to, before you end the call, ask, hey, what's your check size? What's your decision-making process? What do you think about our pitch? Like, what stand out? What are some of the things improve? Make it a conversation, but have a really awesome, good deck to go through it, so then they can have a complete understanding of your business. And more importantly, I think for me as an investor, I want to know and learn how you think. And the way that you express yourself over online is how I can imagine you will be selling your team, you'll be selling your customers. So it's really important. But I do think now is actually almost easier for you to get to overseas investor than before.